When you log on, this is the welcome screen. The two programs that we'll be using are TEKScore, which is what you use to score the tests, and TAG, which is what we use to create the tests. I'm going to select TAG. When you get to this screen, make sure that both of these are checked. Enable the new print to PDF feature and enable the new test editor, and then go to tests. Here's a list of existing tests, but I want to make a new test, so I'll select new. And here, I want to give it a good test name that I'll remember. Try and stay very careful about the way you name these, because if you end up with a long list of tests with a bunch of different grade levels and subjects, you're going to need to be able to find them in the list. So I usually start with the grade level, the unit number, and then a description of the unit. Directions if you want to write directions, keywords if you want keywords, and then make sure add items after save is selected and save. Now we will select the questions for the test. So these are already selected for us: the content area, course, and TEKS year. That's for science, the most recent year that the TEKS have been revised. And this is a list of sources. Some of these things will be available to you, but I'm using a sample account right now. TEKS resource system questions will be available to you, and tag questions will also be available to you. For now, I'm going to select TEA, which will show us STAR and tags questions. And in here, I'm going to put the specific student expectations. The exact student expectations separated by commas. And now I have a list of questions for a test on this unit that are all from release STAR and TAG tests. If I want to preview it, I hit the magnifying glass, or I can go to list and see them all. To select questions for the test, you just check the boxes. Up here you see the number of items that I've added to the test. This is 6 questions. That's a short test, but that's okay. If I'm ready to print it, I can go to straight to print here, and it'll open it up as a PDF. You print from here. So look at the list of tests. You go to search, and you can see this test that I just made and tests that already exist. From this screen, I can select this little document with the green arrow, and that will export the test to TEKScore. I like alternating because that's the way it's going to be on a STAR test. And copy. Now it opens it up in TEKScore. The test name and subject are already there. I'll select the grade level, the version number, and I always do the version number the same as the unit number. You can see what's selected here. There shouldn't be a lot of competition for it because you're the only teacher making tests on the system under your subject. So it's got to be 3 digits. So I do 004. For other tests, like benchmark tests that don't have unit numbers, usually I do 51 and 52 for the fall and spring benchmarks. 5 is the default on answer choices, but I always select this to 4 because the E confuses people. The 5th answer choice confuses students. And save. Notice this number up here, SC for science, grade 8, unit 4. Okay, once you've selected the subject and the courses for TEKScore, you can go to the key and view it. You can also make alterations to it from here if you need to. If you want to make some questions more valuable than others, you can go to scoring and change the value of the question. I push save probably more than I need to. And then in order to be able to print an answer document, you need to select paper and approve for plain paper printing. Now in order to print it, go to test forms. You're going to select our campus, yourself as the teacher, the grade and semester of the class that you're testing. Select your class. This is a 6th grade class, but these are made up teachers, so it doesn't matter. And print paper forms. This will ask you to do a printer test. Just click outside this box. It seems to work every time. Here you will see a list of your tests. There are too many tests in the sample site, so I have to go through this menu. And I see my test, Science Grade 8, 501, that's not mine. Science Grade 8, Unit 4, that's mine. And now you see the students are automatically filled in there, and there's only one student. The bubble sheet is ready to print. Make sure you print it one-sided.